Welcome back again to Fiwicampus Season 4 Episode 2. There we select our Witty. But before we get into that, remember, we scored Fiwi for discounted bookings at 444 Atelier Studios, 10 Roosevelt Avenue. So Witty, welcome back. So my bro, so you jumped out, went back home to Tobago. So we see the relief drive and this stuff.
So I attended hurricane donation drive for Hurricane Melissa. And studying in Jamaica, being in Jamaica for over 3 years, and feel like a second home for me. So when I saw the opportunity and people being affected differently, I said I wanted to do my part. So I hosted a donation drive. I tapped into some of my resources, friends, I even got some sponsors. I want to shout out Top Eco Mart, You Heard Establishment, Giant Revolution, and Visionary Illusionist. So those are some of the people that was successful in us being able to donate over 80 cases of water, food items, different sanitary items to be able to make a difference in hardship that was faced by Jamaica.
And that's, I actually love to see that, like actually shows a little bit of, you try to have a care, so that you get enjoy the time here in Jamaica.
Yeah, bro. Jamaica is nice, A lot of good memories being here, studying.
What were you studying in those 3+ years?
Well, I'm a recent graduate, or recently graduated.
Congratulations.
Man. I studied management studies, so basically for the 3 years I'm studying management studies.
Management studies. Alright. And then how did you feel graduating when I thought to see you starting out your brand Spade and figure out?
Yeah, so now Spade's been around before I actually started studying. I started this business back in 2019 and I got fully brought it to life basically until 2020-ish. Yeah. Basically selling hats, branded tees, moving off the pattern.
It's a full-fledged clothing brand.
Yeah, full-fledged clothing brand.
You're getting a lot of support back home.
Yeah, man, support's been good even across the region. So look out for more from that as well. It's
yeah, man, good something quality, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to touch more into like a DJ, because Select Witty. So what was it like coming here, studying and then pursuing, or were you continuing that? Were you DJ back in Tobago, or was that?
Yeah, the DJ. So I basically broke around music. So the community that I'm from, Big Box Road, it's known for music in a sense. So growing up around music, helping set up sound systems and do kind of stuff. Eventually I just gravitated towards playing music myself, doing small gigs and stuff, playing in school, fairs and kind of stuff until that.
So it's been a full-fledged party.
Yeah, so, and then getting more recognition, upscaling and stuff, learning different things, being able to work with different people. I eventually got more bookings, started branding myself properly to the Select Witty, which everyone will basically know now. Music really allowed me to play in different countries from Jamaica, St. Vincent, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, and even New York.
Regional DJ,
so,
man.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
So, been many more to come. Grateful for where I've been so far and look out for more.
So, where was that moment where you're like, yeah, man, this clothing, the music, just being a creative overall was me? You know what I mean?
I feel like I would say that period between 2019 to 2021 when
So like that COVID period.
Yeah, cause COVID, sit down home, just doing things but when it really hit me, I just been practicing in my bedroom music, and then eventually I started picking up graphic designing. So then I was like, why not translate graphic design to clothing? And then Speed was booted. And practicing during COVID, I decided, because everybody was mainly going social media wise, them doing the different live and all them kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I just set up my camera, decided to just record me doing a transition and a video
is the video
Or
that
like
really,
a DJ transition.
yeah, and that video was basically the video that blew me up in a sense, got me a lot of recognition, and people started batting an eye. So basically, that is what lifted me off, and then from then, I've been like, yeah, this is me. Like I could see me doing this permanently, not just a hobby. Well, is something in which I like to pursue. So yeah, that is the moment that it really clicked for me.
Yeah. So we're definitely gonna have Selector Witty at Gen now.
Yeah.
Isn't me for sure. Looking forward to that. Cause we even tapped in with some people from your side of the world, Trinidad and Tobago, bro. Mm-hmm. I think they're from Trinidad more so. Twin Sanity, We Love Network. Isn't me? So we're definitely running back on next gen now around April. Isn't me?
Yeah.
So definitely gonna get you on that one. Isn't me? So how do you measure like your success with the how do you quantify like with the numbers that you respond that says, all right, yeah man, I got push same way.
Alright, so for me, everybody's measure of success different, but for me, I often tend to view it by numbers and improving on my numbers, not necessarily comparison to someone or like saying, well,
Your own metrics.
you
Man.
understand? So it's like moving on my own space, my own time, my own vision. Because my dream might be different to your dream at the end of the day. My success is different from your defined success. So for me, it's just mainly about improving myself, whether it be a time that I set for myself. For example, like last year, my goal was to move from like 5,000 listens and things to a mix now till one mix getting 15,000 and going and stuff. So it's just about gradually building and in terms of being consistent. So that's how I view my success in a sense.
All right. So what's one of your mixes that's popular right now that can plug to the patrons and say, oh, tap into
So
this?
my most popular mix to this date is actually Soca Banton official mix and the alignment mix. For those that like Soca and dancehall, you have the split between the two. So the alignment is more dancehall centered and Soca Banton is more Soca. So with a mix, you have dancehall as well. So you could plug into those on SoundCloud, YouTube, AudioMac, and Apple Podcasts as well.
All right, tough. So I could backtrack a little bit before graduating, before coming to Jamaica. Like, what were you feeling? Why decide not to go to school in Trinidad or Bahamas? Why Jamaica?
So I selected Jamaica in the sense that did my research and I viewed the Mona campuses, which I partake in, as one of the campuses that would allow me to basically learn more about my degree. Compared to the other campuses, they were offering the same thing, but not as in-depth as I would have liked to benefit from. So that as well, and also I would always opt towards a new environment and a new space, an opportunity to branch out and not necessarily to just stick up at home. I would always try to venture out in a sense. It's nice to get, home is nice, but it's always nice to get that added environment, to see and experience new things.
Man, growth is everything, bro.
More place to grow and stuff. So yeah, that's why I opted for Jamaica. And I never regretted the decision. I'd encourage anybody out there to honestly never be afraid to just leave home and branch off, Now, home is always nice and home will always be home, but never try to downplay new experiences, new cultures and experiences, basically.
Facts. So what challenges did you face coming here, getting settled, pursuing your DJ career here as well?
Alright, so first to start, my first challenge basically was the differences in culture. Like,
alright, I'm gonna break right there. So what was a major difference? So like what stood out to you?
So, like, honestly, I thought it was like more similar and thing, but just in terms of like the sayings and things. So like how people would say, hush, like, man, now tell me hush, like, cause hush that means shut up. So I mean, like, man, this is for me. Give me hush. So like, but then learning about it and like, sorry, like,
Oh yeah, like
so,
should I be like, sorry man.
Yeah, so I'm like, Me attack him and say, "Ush, so what the f-" So yeah, differences in culture and thing.
Language barrier.
Yeah, that in a sense. Also the food. Because we have a lot of different cultures and beliefs and stuff, like the variety that I would accustomed seeing, like it was shocking to me that you all didn't have some of the options as well. But
That's something I was also getting aware of. Like you guys have a lot of variety over there, so
yeah, so yeah,
there's
like,
less lines for the food and stuff.
yeah, so that was also something that I found that I had found out on my own that was kind of shocking because I thought like we shared it across the Caribbean, you know, yeah. So yeah, that was just part of it. But otherwise, it was good, and also getting accustomed to the, the jiving culture. Cause where I from, like, I mean, we would jive. Some people would jive reckless. Some people would jive calm and stuff. But like my first experience, like I land, you know, call taxi on campus now. So my first stop after coming on campus, I got my room, wherever be the case, and then I looked to go to Gen Foods and Azans and them places. So basically get some household stuff and things for
Yeah,
every
move
man.
around, get settled.
Bro, when I tell you, I get this taxi and this man is driving on the pavement. So bro, so nah. And man like, yeah, you reach though. So yeah. But the driving culture was really, yeah.
Yeah, really
different.
stand out. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
We have some different type of driver here, so man.
real. But yeah, that was mainly the whole cultural shock to me. So what about from that?
So I could go back into the challenges that you faced getting here, pursuing the DJing, isn't me? Settling in with a brand and stuff.
So in terms of settling in, like it was now basically assessing the environment and my opportunity to basically show myself out there and let people know that I also DJ as well. But true, I would possibly say like it was just fate at that point in time because normally they'd have intensity for orientation and stuff, and the DJ that was supposed to be playing wasn't there, and I just happened to have my laptop in my bag, and then I just went, and then the song engineer was looking for the DJ, and I just say, well, it's me, and then I went on, I was playing and stuff, and then from then I think was it Phil Mark, big up Phil Mark wherever he stand. He was the CEC at the point in time. And from then, I started playing on the hall in the small events and stuff, gaining a little more recognition on campus, and then came guild events in terms of Inti and those kind of stuff, and that really got me
But I've seen you
more
playing
known.
at you played outside of campus though.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the first gig that I got outside of campus, if I can remember correctly, was actually Friday Zest, big up West, who actually would have heard about me from through NT as well as knowing, like doing research that, hey, this guy's from Trinidad and Tobago, so he really knows music and stuff and things like that. And from then, took the chance to book me for Friday Zest, and then after that, it's just been a good connection all over. So yeah.
Alright, so what would you say was like the hardest part of it all, and then how did you overcome it?
The hardest part of?
Just moving here, building a brand, graduating.
The hardest part is honestly pulling yourself together because at times balancing it all, and you could probably relate as a creative as well, but there's a lot of down moments where you feel like everything in the world is probably on your shoulders, and you have to find the motivation to keep going, to get stuff done, regardless of if you're motivated or if you're just not feeling it. Just a sense of discipline, in a sense, to be consistent in whether it be your creative aspect, your brand, or just education.
Academia,
Yeah,
overall,
understand?
yeah.
So really that was the hardest part for me because, you know, I already away from home, so it's not necessarily like I just walk outside and I just meet my family in a sense.
Being away
Having
from your core support
yeah,
system.
being away from a core support system, you know. I mean, a phone call away, but it wouldn't always necessarily be the same. So, but in times like that, I just stay grounded in faith. Grew up in church and stuff, so I stay grounded in faith and putting myself together to basically press on despite the challenges faced. So that is how I basically overcome the challenges I face. Alright, so big up Fiwicampus. I don't know, every time man has a respect. Wanna big up my family as well at home. Big up those that recently graduated. Big up Blue Heron. Big up my community as well, Roxborough, anywhere we stand. And also big up my close friends and them, you know, Alia, Mam, everybody, Tyler, don't know. Love and respect always. Big up Miguel as well.